guys, welcome back to the kitchen today. Today I'm going to show you my roasted cheesy keto cauliflower. What you're going to need is a nice sized head of cauliflower. I like to garnish it with some Himalayan salt, fresh ground black pepper, some granulated garlic, and some unsalted real butter. So first you're going to want to take 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter, get it chopped up, get it ready to pop in the microwave and melt it. First we're going to take our head of cauliflower and cut it exactly in half. Now when making your cauliflower steaks, I recommend cutting them about a 1/2 inch thick. This just makes them stay nice and crisp. They don't just bake away in the oven. So you can even take your cauliflower and actually quarter it as well if you want a little bit smaller steak. You can do either. They both work great. And we're going to take our end here, and you can leave the green on or cut it off. I'm actually just going to slice mine off, but either way it's just as good. Basically, do your 1/2 inch cuts till you get through all of them. Okay, and you're going to want to get your cookie pan. I like using parchment paper. If you do not want to use parchment paper, you are going to have to oil your pan just so these don't stick to it. So let's move our butter, and you'll start laying these guys out, and I'm going to keep cutting them too, and I'll show you what it looks like once I get them all cut up. You can also cut these in florets if you would rather have more bite-sized pieces. Either way works really great. It would just vary the oven time. So we're going to finish these up, get them on there, and I'll show you how we're going to garnish these. I'm going to get my 2 tablespoons of butter once I'm done here. We're going to pop it in the microwave and melt it and get ready to garnish all these. With these little pieces that break off, you guys can also just throw them on the cookie sheet. It makes for a nice little snack as well. We got our 2 tablespoons of unsalted real butter melted. Took about 1 minute and 15 seconds, stopping it in between just so we don't burn our butter. Now you just want to start by brushing all of these with a good coating of butter on them. And this will actually help brown them up a little bit, give them some flavor, and help with the seasonings when we season them, so the seasonings will actually stick. You can also use olive oil with this recipe as well, just basically your preference. Let's make sure we get all of these guys. And I've got some smaller pieces on there that were left over on the cutting board after I did my steaks, the cauliflower steaks. So you can throw those on there as well, butter them up, season them up. Those are really good too. I'm just going to use all of this, make sure they get nice and rich flavor. Okay, our cauliflower is all buttered up. So we're going to start with sprinkling our granulated garlic on here. Let's do a nice little coating. If you like more garlic, add a little more. You can also use minced garlic. They both are really, really good. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of Himalayan salt. Okay, and some fresh ground pepper. The oven just beeped, it's ready to go. Let's get these in here. In the meantime, while our cauliflower is cooking in the oven, if you want to add cheese to it, now's a good time to get your cheese grated. I've got 2 different kinds I'm going to use today and mix together. I have a sharp cheddar and I have a pepper jack cheese. I love mixing the 2 together because the pepper jack helps give it a little extra kick and a little spice to it. So as soon as those come out, we're going to top garnish them while the cauliflower is hot, just to ensure that it will all melt really good. And we'll give a little taste test. Okay guys, our cauliflower is done. This took exactly 37 minutes to bake. First we're going to garnish with our sharp cheddar cheese. Just put a little layer on top of them. And then I'm going to go back over it with a little bit of pepper jack. You can choose to put cheese on it or not. I really think it enhances the flavor of the cauliflower. And remember guys, this is all low carb. So if you're following a keto plan, this is absolutely a really good pairing to your dinner or even just an afternoon snack. Now we're going to go over the top with a little bit of pepper jack. I'm going to pop it back in the oven for probably just a minute or two and just let all this cheese melt really good. And voila! We have some cheesy roasted cauliflower. Look at that, you guys. It just looks incredible. We're gonna take one of these off here and give it a little taste. It's perfect. The right amount of seasoning, the right amount of cheese, and my cauliflower is nice and soft. Not mushy, but not crunchy. It's got the perfect texture. So remember guys, 400 degrees for 35 to 40 minutes, and you've got the perfect roasted cauliflower. All right guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and have a nice day.